Hello, everyone. It's once again, we are here with Ms. Thompson. We're here for the Friday 5-minute faculty fun time. Now, Ms. Thompson is an English teacher with Minnesota Virtual High School. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Ms. Thompson. Where are you from?
I'm from a tiny little town in northwestern Minnesota called Alvarado. It's 20 miles north of Grand Forks, North Dakota, but on the Minnesota side.
Okay.
About 2 hours south of Winnipeg. So way up there in no man's land.
Way up there.
On the prairie.
Okay, and then you grew up in that area, and then where did you go to school?
I ended up graduating from the University of North Dakota in Grand Forks. I spent a year at Moorhead State University. Kind of bounced around.
And you graduated with, you were telling me, a communications degree?
Yep, a degree in communications and completed their secondary ed program.
Okay, and then you started teaching?
Started teaching right away as soon as I graduated, actually before I graduated.
Okay.
Taught my first year in Idaho, in Nampa, which is right outside of Boise. It's the second largest town in Idaho with 50,000 people at the time. Did not care for Idaho so much.
Okay.
So I moved back, taught in a classroom setting, southern Minnesota, in the metro. And then after 5 years, I taught at an online school in our district, the other online school, for 7 years. And now I came over to Minnesota Virtual High School.
Okay. Well, we're glad to have you as one of our English teachers. So you tell me you were traveling. You travel a lot as well, too. Where have you traveled to in your time?
I try to go on at least one vacation every summer.
Okay.
So this past summer was a Pacific Northwest year.
Okay.
So I went to Seattle and then over to the peninsula, the whole Olympic Mountains area, the Twilight area.
Okay.
So then next summer I'll probably hit the other coast and go to New England and Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, that area.
Okay. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Italy. I love Italy.
Okay. What about Italy just fascinates you?
It just, when I went there, it just felt like I was home.
Okay.
Just laid back, great food, good climate.
Some good food there.
Friendly people.
Okay.
But I'd also really like to go to Scandinavia.
Okay. Any part of Scandinavia?
Norway and Sweden.
Okay.
I haven't been there, but that's where my ancestors are from. So
okay. We're going to ask a couple questions rapid fire. Is that okay with you?
We'll try it.
What are some of the things you like to do for fun? What are some hobbies of yours?
I really enjoy just hanging out with my friends, taking care of my niece and nephew. In the summer, I do some gardening, shopping, movies, theater.
What is your favorite TV show right now?
Ooh, there's so many. I'm a TV junkie.
There are good ones.
Gosh, probably Veep or The Walking Dead.
Okay. Who is your favorite celebrity?
Maybe Paul Rudd.
Okay. From certain films?
Yeah.
He had his start, I think, on Friends, too, right? Okay. If you could meet anyone in history, who would it be and why?
Ooh, that's a really hard question to answer. There's so many interesting people. I probably should say a writer since I'm an English teacher, but I won't. I also really like history, so maybe like Franklin Roosevelt or his Vice President Henry Wallace. That might be interesting.
Okay, anything about them? What about President Roosevelt did you find fascinating?
Just the time period and the changes in the culture and, helping different groups in society and sort of that shift.
Okay. Let's talk about our school for a little bit. You teach English. What types of English do you teach?
I have 8th grade.
Okay. And
then I have part of English 1. I have the A section. And then I have English 2A and B.
Okay. What is you feel like the best piece of advice you could give to a student right now, one of our students?
To stay in touch with your teachers, definitely.
Okay.
If you have a little question, big question, definitely check in with your teacher. You're never bothering us. We wait around all day to talk to you, so call us. Because your teachers can help you with assignments. They can help you stay on track. They can help you revise your work so you can do better. They can write you letters of recommendation, all that kind of fun stuff.
Okay. We have school choice coming up here in January where 8th graders can choose where to go to high school. Why is our high school somewhere where a student may give a second look to, somewhere where it's like, I think that's a good option for me?
I think if a student is looking for an alternative learning environment, something other than a classroom setting, where they can be somewhat independent and be challenged, and have a flexible schedule within their day. So if they need to take a break in the middle of the day, work later, I think we would be a good fit for that student.
Thank you so much. That's Miss Thompson. She was our guest on the Friday 5-minute faculty fun time video. Everybody out there, stay warm. It's pretty chilly, and have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye.